And rolling. Breaking news from WGL. What? What? I thought we were doing the news. No? We're not doing the news? Oh, shit. My bad. On today's episode of How Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Cut.
What? That wasn't right either. God damn it. Which episode are we doing? Put the teleprompter up. Welcome back to Outer Heaven Tactical People. I am the Outlaw, and do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button if you understand. And even if you don't understand, go ahead and hit that like button anyway. Alright? Get me a subscribe action in there if you haven't been here before. We're going to go ahead and go over some new products today. Today, we are going to be showcasing the Rook Precision aluminum backstrap and Magwell. Definitely one of the best accessories that you can get for the Springfield Echelon at this time. It is something that I thought was going to be a big hit with them, and it certainly has been so far. A while back, I've been working not closely with Rook Precision, but they asked me for some opinions on certain things, and we got linked up over Reddit, and they asked me a while back to make a list of the top accessories that I thought that the Springfield Echelon needed the most, and they asked a few other people this, not just me. One of my top choices was an aluminum backstrap and Magwell combo, much like the Radian for the P365 series. Just because I saw the metal grip modules that were coming out, and you know, they're expensive, $300 to $400 for these metal grip modules, and not everybody can afford that. Not everybody wants to. I figured that I knew an aluminum backstrap and Magwell combo would be a good alternative, a cheaper, more budget-friendly alternative to that style. And Rook Precision loved it. They loved the idea, and they took it straight to the drawing board. So I was with them during the whole design phase and prototyping and everything. And what they came up with was, as you see here, pretty fantastic. Not only is it a backstrap Magwell combo, but it is singular on either piece. You can get just the backstrap, or you can get just the Magwell, or you can get them together, which I thought was very innovative and very good choice for them to go with. That way, you know, if somebody's, you know, on your budget and you can only afford the Magwell for this moment in time and not the backstrap, you can do that, or vice versa. Also, they included slots for tungsten weights that they'll be releasing in the future, which is also definitely a good idea, as it does give definitely an extra amount of weight. We'll get to that here soon. So I have it here just to have a little look-see, but you'll be seeing it much better and up close in some of the B-roll footage. So I believe the combo comes in at around $150, which I feel is a very, very fair price for what you are getting. Singularly, I believe the backstrap is, I'll have to double check on this, but I believe it's like $65, and the Magwell is like in the $85 region. When they finally sent it out to me, they come in black and they come in silver as of this time. I'm not sure if they have a red version yet or not. They might at this time, I'm not sure. They will also be doing some brass ones as well for a little extra weight. But when they first sent it out to me, and first sending me the pictures of the prototypes and everything they were going with, I felt like it was fantastic. Everything that they were doing with it, I was right on board with. I was like, it looks great. And then when they finally got mine out, and I got it out, and just the quality of it is fantastic. The machining is perfect. There are no machining marks, there's no burrs, there's no nothing of that sort, and the attachment method is fantastic. So like I said, they are two different pieces, and you slide the Magwell or the backstrap on first, which has a removable the removable clip that you see in here inside the Magwell that actually fastens it to it. So that gets fastened with another screw. So you slide the Magwell on, which is a very nice tight fit. There is no wiggle room at all. A nice thing, especially with me, I stipple all my grips, so my OEM grip is not nearly, you know, what it would be normally. But the backstrap has a great checkering to it that starts to enlarge around on the sides as it starts to curve away, which is really, really cool. It feels very nice in the hand. It does add, like I said, a little extra weight on its own. And then the Magwell screws onto the bottom of it, but it does slide forward. It does not attach to the bottom per se, like some Magwells does. It actually slides from the front on, and then you screw it down in the bottom. Now, at first, they did have a little bit of issue with the anodizing, so it was really tight for the screw to get in to fasten it there. But all it took was a little backing out, returning, backing out, turning back in, and it eventually worked its way in there just fine. I've had this on for, give or take, 800 to 1,000 rounds and have not had one issue with it at all, with backing out or coming apart or anything like that. Like I said, the fitment is perfect. The design on the Magwell is stellar. I think it's definitely the best one out on the market. Now, I haven't personally tried Floyd's at all. They have a very nice design themselves, but this one for the full size, like I have, you know, average size man hands, but the lip that comes out on the end is just a perfect amount for your pinky finger, and I can see how well it would accommodate larger hands as well. And then it has the nice cutouts right here, just ever so slightly on the sides for if you need to grab and strip a mag out. It does have very slight little indents here, or cutouts right here. As you can see, the beveled nature of it is fairly decent size. There's plenty of angle there to help guide those magazines in, but at the same time, it's not super big or gaudy or, you know, like competition flared or anything like that. It's definitely can be very everyday carry style. Magwell doesn't have too much of a snag point. It's all the edges are rounded off, so there's no very sharp edges or anything like that that are going to like get caught on anything. And as you can see, it kind of flares out a little more around the front side than it does on the back, which is great for printing and such. So it gives it a slightly slimmer design on the back side of it. And I mean, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. No matter what, no matter where you're hitting, the mags are getting in there. And so what I've come to find so far, this is an NDZ Aspis cut, just a regular base plate, no extension. This fits perfectly in there with no issues at all. It will not fit with the Tyrant CNC base plates. From what I found, it does fit with the Tarrant Tacticals, and I do not have any of Patriot CNCs or Springer Precisions to try with it, but it just all really depends really on the cut on those. But they are right now getting ready to release their own Rook Precision base pads, which from the prototypes that I've seen look fantastic. Definitely some of the better looking ones that are coming to the market. And I know a lot of people have already probably grabbed a lot of these things, but you can never, you know, you can never need enough mags, really. You can never have enough, too many mags. So I know I've been waiting for them patiently, especially the extensions, because I want to be able to run my extension. I want to be able to have that nice flush fitment with the extensions with this Magwell, because it's just awesome. I love running it. I love it. It's got it does have a very nice feel and grip to it. One thing that I would have to say would be my not so great thing about it is it is a little smooth. It is a little smooth, and I feel like they could have done the grip texture a little deeper to give it just a slightly more aggressive feel than it is. But other than that, I still have not had any problems with it slipping or anything during firing. I still get a very nice purchase on the pistol, and it does feel still very good in my hands when I'm firing. And the Magwell, it just performs flawlessly. So, some updates on the Rook Precision Magwell and backstrap. Got their base pads non-extensions, just the regular ones. You know, perfect fit on their Magwell, of course. Looks very sleek. Very nice. Fits very well. Gonna do some reload drills. One thing about this Magwell and backstrap, it is a bit too slippery. Now there is some grip there, there's some bite. I can bite into it, but it could be a little deeper. I wish it was just a little more aggressive, and then it would be perfect.
So to add on to what was going on in the reload drills there with the slight jam ups, when the mags with the Rook Precision base plates were not fully loaded and had only just a few rounds in them, anything less than 6, the base plates were allowing the mag to over insert, and the ejector would be able to depress the rounds slightly enough for the mag to be over inserted, and then the slide was not returning to battery when hitting the slide release, and it was just causing a slight jam up. Now, as soon as I would hit the bottom of the base plate and give it a good smack, it would go right to battery. But I have addressed this problem with Rook Precision, and they are trying to replicate it now. It's most likely an issue with the tolerances of the base plates themselves, allowing the mag to be over inserted when they are not fully loaded, since the spring tension is allowing that ejector to depress the rounds a little bit and allowing the mag to be over inserted. So they are addressing that issue now, and should be fixed by the time this video is
flawlessly. So you can get these at rookprecision.com. There is a link below in the description, and I hope you guys like this video. And even if you didn't, press the like button, because I mean, it's free and it's easy and it helps me out, and it helps get 2A content all to the rest of the YouTube people and YouTube world, which is what we need. We need more 2A content and less censorship, because there's your First Amendment going right out the window while they're banning your Second Amendment. So what are you guys doing? Because you got to remember, you're not going to have anything left if you keep giving up your rights. So this is the Outlaw. I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a good day.